It's about time it stopped raining. That's annoying. What's up, agents? Zero here, and welcome back to some more Behind Locked Doors. Now, guys, I did a little bit of work in between episodes, not too much, and I also have a plan for this episode. So, yeah, so I did the walls of this level, as you can tell, and I also put blocks down underneath the slime blocks. If you guys remember, I decided that instead of slime blocks, I'm going to do water. I am not going to remove the slime blocks just yet. I'm going to leave them in there for now. I'm going to worry about placing the water in last. So yeah, so I did a little bit of work, so you notice I have walls up. And I also changed the position of this button. If you guys remember, actually I had it up a bit higher, but this time I decided that I wanted to build it so that you had to be on top of this in order to be able to press the button, which makes it a little bit harder to get what you need. So previously what I had was that it was a few blocks above me and I could press it from there. However, it was rather obvious that the button was there, and I don't know whether or not I will have been in range from this spot to actually be able to press it. Probably could have gone only part way on the ladder in order to actually get it, but this time you have to be on top of the pillar, and also at the same time you can't actually jump while you're under here. I mean, if you stand in the direct center you can jump, but you can't jump off of the edge. Now, I know that seems a bit odd for me to decide to do, but I did that because then that way you're actually somewhat forced to actually go back and do the parkour again, because if you guys remember, this is part puzzle and part parkour, for at least for this level anyway. So yeah, I've done the walls, I've done that button, I've changed a little bit and not too much. So for those of you who aren't aware, so if you first have to come around this way to get this button to switch this platform, then come around this way, press that button to open this up. Now, I have intended 2 further buttons for this level. Now, I want to go ahead and mention something that I have mentioned in several episodes at this point. I am trying to make this this series as spoiler-free as possible, because if I give you guys the answers to these levels, then there's really no point in playing because you know how it works. However, I personally feel that this particular room is going to be a big exception, because granted, I'm telling you where the buttons are. Like I said, this is a parkour level, so even though you know where the buttons are, it's getting to the buttons that's going to be the problem. So yeah, I have intended at least 2 more buttons. I'm going to have a 3rd button set up somewhere near this spot. I haven't decided where just yet, and what that's going to do. To be completely honest, I don't actually have a plan for what that button does, but I know for a fact it's going to end up being on this side somewhere. That's all I can tell you guys right now. It's going to be on this side. So I think what I'm going to do, yeah, I cleared my inventory because I wanted to have more room to work. I don't know. Okay, so we need to pull out sticky pistons. We're going to need redstone dust, which is right here. Sorry I didn't have my inventory prepared prior, guys, but it's just the fact that I was working and just out of habit I cleared my inventory. I mean, whenever I'm working on a project and I'm getting ready to start a video, I usually try to have my inventory clear, and I just went ahead and did that without thinking. So yeah, I'm thinking maybe what I want to do is I want to put it so that you have to, well, I was about to say you have to use the ladder, but that really isn't the case. So I think what I'm going to do, so while I have a plan for this episode as to placing a button, I haven't decided where I want to do this just yet. So thinking maybe a block or two down more, like here. And then I also need a ladder, obviously. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm in 0.16 this time, guys. I mean, I know I did a review on Sunday regarding the update. I do want to go ahead and mention that there is actually a problem for iOS users in that they do not actually have 0.16 just yet. And that's because Apple decides to take their sweet time to actually be able to get anything out. So yeah, Android users who are watching my video, you should have 0.16 already. Those of you who are watching using Apple devices, you can't actually get the update just yet. So I do want to go ahead and throw that out there. I didn't say it in yesterday's video because yesterday's video was Spirit Tracks and not Pocket Edition. So yeah, I know some of you are probably wondering as to why you don't have 0.16 yet. So I figured I'd throw that out there. And I know, just kind of address it for those of you who are affected by it. So, okay, I'm ranting now. I need to stop. Okay, so I think what I want to do. Hold on, let me press this button. If I can aim my controller. There we go. So, now that I have this out, I think what I'm going to end up doing, actually, you know what? I'm kind of thinking that at this point is where I'm going to put the final platform in, I think. Hold on, guys. I'm just trying to think at the moment. Give me a moment, guys. Seriously? It had to rain. Come on, man. I'm tired of all this rain in Pocket Edition, although... Okay, so... No... I'm not used to the new settings menu just yet. Oh, I know why it's not very loud. It's because I'm not close to the ground. There. I was wondering why it was so quiet. So anyway, here's what I've come up with. Now, I haven't wired anything up just yet, but here's what I'm thinking. So, I get this far, and there's the button right there. And when that is pressed, I'm going to have out a platform over here. That's going to come out, and then there's going to be another button of which is going to be over there that you press. And that button that's going to be over there, excuse me, I had a bit of a hiccup. What that button down there is going to do is actually open the door, and at the same time I'm thinking actually create another platform nearby here that we can jump onto. So that's my thought, at least. That's my thought. So now what I want to do is I want to think of where do I want to put this? I suppose what I could do. I'm having a little bit of an idea here. So if I come over to the ladder, okay, so I'm thinking I get down on the ladder, and then there's a platform that's going to pop out down here, and come out this way. Yeah, I think this is what's going to end up happening. So I'm going to come down off of this. So this block right here. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm bouncing because of the slime blocks. Here's a fun fact for you guys. If you're falling down, regardless if you're in creative or survival, and you start crouching while you're falling, you actually stop bouncing. You actually don't bounce. I don't know why I couldn't have done that at that point. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. If I go ahead and break this block... Actually, hold on. I'm just going to put this down temporarily. If I'm actually on the ladder, okay, I can fall down this block, yep, just like this, and I'm not going to be able to access it while I'm in the water, which is what I'm looking for. Oh yeah, crouch, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, okay. So now I need to actually put down some wool blocks, and okay, I am crouching. Okay, you really can't tell whether you're crouching or just walking normally when you're on slime blocks because you move so slow. And guys, look at this. I'm moving forward. Wait, why do I keep stopping? I don't think I'm moving any faster. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. I want to grab wool blocks. I've used black and red. I've got white and blue. Hold on. Perhaps I can use how about yellow? Yeah, let's use yellow here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I need to put down the actual sticky pistons. Actually, I don't need them out. Yes, I do. Never mind. I'm completely lost as what I'm doing right now. I don't know why. So we go ahead and break out this. Just like that. And now I put the wool down. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now obviously we're going to need to actually power this. And I'm going to be using the exact same technique that I've been using for the rest of this level. So you guys might, well, yeah, it's going to be powered by the same method, but the difference here is that I'm not actually going to need to put down redstone torches. So if I do this, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, just like this, and then put down blocks just like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, and redstone along all these. Now, if I were to go ahead and power this, yeah, that does exactly what it's supposed to. Not that's a big surprise. So that's going to extend, and it needs to be linked to this button. So now what I need to do is set up effectively a T flip-flop, which is not hard to set up. So I'm going to need a chest. I am going to need a dropper. Man, they've changed the inventory so much. I mean, granted, they didn't add too much. They changed quite a bit of it. So I'm also going to need comparators. I have the sticky pistons, but I don't have the redstone blocks or the slime blocks. So, oh, it's right here. There we go. Okay, found it. So from here, oh boy, I'm yawning really hard. Although I did sleep rather well last night, I don't know why I'm tired. Okay, anyway, so if I go ahead and put a dropper down like this, please, there we go, and then put a chest right here. Now I bring blocks around to this side right here. Comparator output from that. And then basically the sticky piston, slime block, and a redstone block method. So you guys technically already know how this is done, so I'm not going to bother doing it on camera again. So yeah, give me a moment, guys. It's about time it stopped raining. That's annoying. Now I don't have to deal with it. Alright, so a little bit of a progress update. I've gotten like halfway around. I've still got a little bit further to go. Not too far though. So I think what I want to do, I want to put the sticky piston. Actually, you know what? Let me count this out really quick. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it should be able to push that many blocks without a problem. So if I go ahead, hold on, did I set any of these up incorrectly? I did not. Okay, because when I was experimenting with this technique, there were a couple of times where I actually accidentally exceeded the block limit and absolutely nothing happened. Actually, I don't want that there. I need this here. There we go. So now I think from here I should be safe in being able to run this directly to this line of redstone without a problem. If I do this, actually I think I can put this here at this point, because if I were to put one block further down, yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. And I literally just realized the button is right here. And I didn't actually put that in the right spot. How many blocks is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that's not a problem. I can fix that easily. Hold on, guys. Let me fix this really quick. Alright, and that should fix it. So let me go ahead and put an item into here. And that means if I push this button right here, yep, that does exactly what I want it to. Okay. So now I think what I want to do, I think what I want to get done is start putting down this last button I think what I can do for that is that you come over here and then from here at actually, you know what? I think what I can do is come out like this and do something like this. Is that even possible to make? Oh, well, it's possible to make. I just overshot it. Here I am making a parkour course as part of a puzzle map, and I suck at parkour. So the fact that I'm not doing well on my own course doesn't show that this course is actually doable. Okay, there, I made that one. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna be at this block right here. And from here, let's go ahead and put down a button. And just like the other button, it's gonna be in a hole. So what I think I can do is I'm gonna put blocks down a little bit like this. And let's see. I think what I could do... You know what? This could be a little bit more interesting if I were to put down iron bars, which, where are they? They're right here. Let me see how this turns out. If I go ahead and put iron bar, not there. I don't need an iron bar there. If I go ahead and put an iron bar here. Like this, okay? Now, the jump's possible. It's how easily it can be done. And it would help if my controller would actually detect the double tap forward. And I jump in time. Man, this is not looking good for the map. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we're up on here. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the block here. And the button's gonna be right here, okay? And so this is gonna run to this side as well. And yeah, it's gonna run to this side as well. It's gonna open up a bit of a path. And I think this should be it for the level itself, aside from actually getting the door in. And I don't know why my controller is double tapping. It's probably a bug. I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, so I don't know if you guys heard that outside my bedroom door. Alright, so I'm trying to think, what could I do at this point? Actually, you know what? I actually do have an idea. I can make this be the last platform, and you push that button, it does open the door, and you don't actually have to go... Well, that would kind of ruin the whole point of actually having it be a parkour course, I suppose. I know, I just thought of something. I literally just thought of something. What I could do is that I would extend a block right here. And then this will be actually, So if I'm from this block, how far out can I go? What if what I did was made this... No, not that far. One more block out. And then from here, 2 more blocks out and do this. Something like this. And then on this side I put blocks like this. Yeah. And how high up are we on this side? Alright, so this would actually end up being where we get off. Okay, so I'm thinking what I could do is I could Actually, I think what I can do is I'm going to put a block right here that we could jump to. What? Wait a minute. Is that jump even... Is this even a possible jump? Let's find out. It is a possible jump. Okay. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do, actually I'm thinking, I'm gonna leave it here. So this is going to end up being, actually let's move it 1 block further. So what I can do is that right here I'm going to put down 1, 2, 3. And this is where our sticky pistons are going to go. And then if I go ahead and break these blocks, I can put... No, I didn't want to break that block. Sometimes I've got horrible aim and I'm using a controller instead of touch. Okay. So if we go ahead and put sticky pistons down like this, we've got yellow over here. And from here, what color could I use? How about, I don't think I've used green yet. Yeah, I'm going to use green right here. And then from here, this is where the final door is going to end up being. Just like this. Oh, come on. Now I'm in radius. There we go. So yeah, so this button right here is going to be linked to over here, and then it's going to be linked to the exit door. But at this point, I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and end the episode off here. I've got quite a bit of work I'm going to need to do in between episodes. So yeah, next episode, this should be all done, and then we'll be moving on and working on the final level, which I'm not going to spoil that for you guys. It's not really something I want to do. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed. If you did, make sure to hit that like button. Want more, then make sure to hit that subscribe button for future content. Also, you can follow me on Twitter at AgentCP0 to stay updated. This has been Zero Studios. Thank you guys for watching. And with that, I will see you guys later.